Today we're looking at the 3 best hacked clients for Minecraft Java Edition in 2025. Starting off in 3rd place with Doomsday Client. By the way, all the downloads for these clients will be down in the description below, and they're all free to use. One of the reasons why Doomsday is so great is because you can use it in almost any way you want. As you can see, I have pulled up a random version of Minecraft here, 1.21.4, which is also the latest version. Anyways, Doomsday Client is an injectable client, which is already fantastic. I just launched vanilla Minecraft and I can simply click on this blue inject button and here we go. It says Doomsday loaded successfully, and without having to install any mods or the like, here we have it. Doomsday Client, and I can simply use this right now. But that's not all. It also has advanced injection options, plus it also gives you the option to actually install the client. As you can see, you can install it as a Forge or Fabric mod as well, or you can install it directly onto vanilla Minecraft for almost any version, which is obviously amazing. For the rest of this updates tab, you can view the different versions of Doomsday, which there's still new versions coming out all the time. Doomsday Client is still in development, which means that it is receiving constant updates, bugs are getting fixed, and it's most of the time going to work for the latest Minecraft version, together with keeping up support for older Minecraft versions. Pressing on right shift will open up the Click GUI area right over here. In terms of Click GUI, it's not the most extensive client, but it's definitely not missing anything that you would expect this client to have. As you can see, it's got quite a large amount of utilities, and for the rest, the Click GUI is pretty clean to use. In terms of things it's missing, the client doesn't have that extensive of a heads-up display, and doesn't support commands yet, though, because as I said, it is still kind of in development. Anyways, this client does also support configurations, as you can see, has a built-in friends menu, and also a self-destruct mode, which has great synergy with the fact that you can inject this client. Anyways, overall, Doomsday is definitely a fantastic client. Is that it has everything you would expect it to have as a client, but it maybe isn't the most fleshed out that you would want a client to be. Anyways, that is exactly why Thunderhack Recode exists. Thunderhack Recode runs on Fabric for 1.21. Thunderhack Recode is a personal favorite of mine. So Thunderhack initially started off in like 1.12.2 and it was a Crystal PvP client. It still is, except it was completely recoded and updated to later versions of Minecraft starting in 1.20.4, and then when it updated to 1.21, we got this. A massive client with so much features. Like, this is one of my all-time favorite Minecraft Java Edition clients. The only reason that it is not at number 1 is something we'll get to a little later. Anyways, you can press on P and that is going to open up this Click GUI area right over here, which has all of these utilities. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of them. You can hover above these for a description, which already looks really, really nice. The visuals of this client are so nice. As you can see, here are all of the customization menus. It looks fantastic. There's a nice little animation when you pop these down. There's a cog animation as well. This client just has so much utilities. It has absolutely almost everything you would need. Plus, there's a bunch of default things down here, which if you have good eyes, you can probably read that just to make your experience with this client that much more efficient. For the rest, you wouldn't have noticed the HUD just yet, but opening this up, we can actually access the HUD editor through here, and then we get another entire tab, which is not in the regular Click GUI you saw earlier, with all of the HUD features that this client has as well, which is obviously just fantastic. This client is so good. I swear, it's like one of my all-time favorite Minecraft Java Edition clients. Anyways, the reason why it's not at first place is, well, because it's actually discontinued. It's not going to be updating past 1.21. However, of course, the client is still fantastic. Plus, it's open source, so you can learn a lot from this. Anyways, fear not, because the dev or main dev of this client is actually going to be making a new one to replace this, which is supposed to be closed source but higher quality, right? So that's obviously going to be fantastic. I'm 100% going to make a video on that when that comes out, and when it does, I'm sure that it'll replace this client right here in the second place spot. Anyways, as a little final bonus, two of my favorite utilities with this client are the AutoSex and Penis ESP. I'm not sure why I decided to say that, but that wasn't even all actually, because this client also supports custom commands. You can start. The prefix for this is the @ and we can type @help in chat just like that, and that is going to give us a list of all the commands that this client supports, just because this client didn't have enough features already. Finally, in first place, we have Meteor Client. Now, some people say that I glaze Meteor Client a little too much, but honestly, it's just probably the best all-around client out there. If you want a hack client for Minecraft Java Edition, you literally cannot go wrong with Meteor Client. If someone asks for a client for Meteor, for Minecraft, then I'll always just say Meteor, because it's the easy answer. It's the client that, as I said, you can never go wrong with. Meteor has absolutely everything that you would want from a client, and just that little bit more as well, making it almost completely perfect. As you can see, here's the Click GUI. You can access it with the default right shift button. You can obviously left click to turn these on and right click, and that'll actually bring you to their customization menus, which are in different tabs in this client, which may take a little getting. Did that dolphin just jump? I did genuinely not know that was a thing. Alright, anyways, which gives you a full description of the client as well as a pretty extensive customization menu. Now, some of these have much larger customization menus, as you can see. The ESP obviously has quite a lot. Of course, it allows you to set the keybinds. It allows you to do all that stuff. Search bar right up here. Everything you would expect from a client like this. Now, the tab right up here is pretty large with a bunch of things to offer. It allows you to manage the client configuration, allows you to manage all the visuals of the GUI. Like, there's no way someone has enough time to manage all of these options themselves. That is how much customization Meteor Client has. For the rest, there is also a HUD editor over here, just like we saw with Thunderhack. You can manage the entire HUD here, set an actual keybind for it. Plus, if you click on edit over here and right click, you'll have the option to add it one of an entire list of HUD elements that this client also has. Anyways, for the rest, there is also a built-in friends menu, an entire macros menu as well that allows you to create and manage macros to use in-game, and then a profiles menu, which is basically just creating a profile or configurations for the client. Plus, this has something that not many other clients allow you to do, and it allows you to further customize the profiles by choosing exactly what you save, and so you can also actually enable multiple at the same time that apply on different things. So really just even more customization. Anyways, with all of that, this also has a direct baritone integration. You can download that right from their website as well. Plus, it also supports commands. As you can see, I can type .help in right over here. And that's going to give me a list of all the commands. Hovering above those is going to tell me everything I need. Plus, it has autofill. I love autofill so much. As you can see, I can type .bind in here, and then instead of having to do all difficult things or stuff like that, I can literally autofill any utility I want. Autofill works for all of the commands. Autofill is amazing. I love it so much. Anyways, got a little carried away there. I need to make sure I don't accidentally bust. Yeah, Meteor Client is basically just a fantastic client. If you're looking for a client, I highly recommend this. Download it, get it. It has older versions. They're a little difficult to access. It generally always supports the latest few versions of Minecraft. I'd say the only bad point about it is that it does take a little while to update always. Clients like Worst, they update within 15 minutes of the next Minecraft update releasing, or almost instantly really, whereas Meteor could sometimes take up to a month to update to the latest version, which is fine. It usually doesn't matter that much if you use 1.20.3 instead of 1.20.4, but, you know, just a little thing. What I will say though is because it does take so long to update, you can almost always guarantee like 0 bugs. Even in the dev builds, I've barely ever noticed any like annoying or bad errors or crashing issues or stuff like that. Anyways, Meteor client, it's also definitely like the biggest client for Minecraft Java Edition. I think their Discord server has like 130,000 members in it or something. Like, it's just insane. Meteor is just great. Okay, enough yap, I guess. Thank you ever so much for watching. That was basically it. I definitely hope to see you again in the next one. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Bye-bye.